Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Sabers, and today we got another review for you. Now, these sabers I built for another customer. It was a very interesting task. Please like and comment if you like these videos and stuff. If you want to see the unboxing review, that is up, so go check it out, link it in the description. So let's get into it. Now, these are Solo's Hold Ahsoka hilts from the Clone Wars, and so these are installed with Proffie boards and Neopixel, of course. It was a bit of a challenge. This is the first time I built dual sabers, and so I usually just build one for a customer, and this is actually a returning customer, surprisingly. And so I told him the price and stuff, and sabers like this cost a lot because it's two Neopixel Proffie lightsabers, and so naturally this is installed with Proffie and Neopixel, and so and also this is the first time I did a different recharge port for the smaller saber because it requires a 1.3mm recharge port. So you got your Proffie and your recharge port there. Now these screws on the side hold the chassis into place, so that's pretty snug and not going anywhere. Your buttons are here and here. It accepts a 1-inch blade. This is the normal Neopixel connectors in there. And then yeah, overall it's actually a pretty light saber compared to my Ben Kenobi over there. It's actually very light, very smooth. The finish almost matches a Graflex kind of style, but yeah, this one is a bit of, the smaller one was giving me a lot of trouble, mainly because the heatsink sits so close to the edge of where the chassis is, and it was so hard to maneuver things. But I'll show you guys here. So you got your board, and your recharge port is right there, the 1.3. And so you'll have to, I will supply a adapter for you, for the customer to charge this saber with. And so that was a bit new. I did get the chassis are from the Saber Armory it's their Echo chassis or print it yourself chassis, and so I did print them in white. This first time I also printed a chassis in full white, and so it looks very nice as well. But yeah, as well as a white Proffie board. I guess that's the first time I used a white Proffie board as well. But now with this build, the heatsink is designed. Well, it comes with a heatsink that's designed for a tri-LED, but it's designed very well in the aspect that it holds the switch buttons on the edges, so you have the tactileness for each one. And so it's like, it has a plunger, but you have to supply the button. And so it's very easy because once you put the buttons in, you can slide the heatsink in, and then you're golden. It's absolutely golden. And so the problem was with the chassis and the wiring. I usually use about 24 gauge wire, and that was a bit too thick for the smaller one. This one I had no problems with. This one was installed beautifully, no problem. Since they're dual sabers, I decided to do boot sounds that match, that have a answer and a response to that answer, or a call and echo, I guess I would say. And so I went through and did it for maybe 5 or 6 fonts on this, and so I'll demo one of them for you here. Okay, so if I remember, so your button, if you have the gold button here and you twist, the one facing you is going to be your power, I believe, and the other one's going to be your aux. And so again, the answer and respond.
Little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan. But you might make it as mine.
And so it's kind of cool. I did that for some of the fonts and stuff. They're great hilts. They're very good installable. I know a lot of people, my brothers and friends included, were very jealous of these because they're, Ahsoka is a very well-known character amongst Clone Wars fans and stuff. And so in the first font is 1 through 2, season 1 and 2. Then the second font is going to be 3 through 5. And then after that, you have two season 7 Ahsoka fonts. And then after that, you have Rebels. And then from there, just the rest of what the customer wanted. And so, yeah, we won't get into that. So, well, without further ado, let's get into the fonts. Alright, so now we're going to go into the blade styles. So this has boot sounds that are answering and response. And so I said that earlier, but you're going to kind of see it here in action. So, first.
You're reckless, little one. You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan.
And so both these have the same blade style, so you'll see them ignite. And so I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but this is a bit off green, so it's not quite the same green as this, which is accurate to the Clone Wars. But for demo purposes with fonts, let me just show you this one. Put this one down temporarily. And so yeah, same fonts. So this font is Kyberphonics Hero Pack, but it's the Ahsoka styled fonts, and so these force effects are for the season 1 through, I guess, 1 and 2.
How nice of you.
And so.
How nice of you.
Of course, it's a bit tricky to do color changing and stuff because the buttons are on the opposite side, but you hold one, tap the other, the lightning block, And then color change is the opposite, so hold this one, tap this one. You can do whatever. So we'll just stay on green for now, but you can do any color you want. Okay, so now this track is the TCW Season 1 track. So just the opening. Pretty nice.
If it isn't that hairless harpy.
Very fun. Next up, so this is season, I guess, 3 through 6, and so, or I guess 3 through 5. So I'll go with that real quick. So,
They're asking you back, Ahsoka. I'm asking you back.
I'm sorry, Master, but I'm not coming back.
so same blade styles. So green, and then a lighter green, or I guess like a limeish is what you would call it. But yeah. I'll just show you this one for now. Now, we can't show you this one until we show you the track first. Of course, the track is Ahsoka Leaves.
The council didn't trust me. So how can I trust myself?
That's kind of the only force effect I have on there, but still have the same blasters and stuff, same hero pack. Beautiful track. Shed many tears in that track. Alright, now we get into Season 7. And so this is Ahsoka's new blue lightsabers from Season 7 that Anakin gives him, so.
Ahsoka.
Tan, is it? I can't say yours is a name familiar to me.
This is Commander Tano by Chirophonic. And so I'll demo this one. So very good smooth swing, very accurate. A lot of force effects I put on this, so.
Your vision is flawed.
I see the Padawan needs one last lesson.
So yeah. And then
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
different blasters, very good. So then the track is Race to the Surface from that season. So. Of course, multi-blast, you hold it down, let go, and then auxiliary, of course, and then just swing. So then just tap it once to get out of it, and you're good. Okay, so this is second season 7 font. This is the confrontation of Maul. So
Every choice you have made
Has led you to this moment.
now going forward, we're gonna just go stick with this one because the same styles and stuff are on this. So I'm gonna put this one down for now. I'll still show the echo and respond, or the answer and respond down the road. So this is the same style. The main difference is the boot sound and the track. The track is the battle. I don't know what the actual title is, but it's the battle between Maul and Ahsoka. Now this does have stab, which I think you can get. Nope. Yeah. There we go. And then if you do holding the button, you get the melt feature. So it's when they're fighting the balcony, or not the balcony, but the roof of Mandalore or whatever with the glass and the beams, it's quite immersive. But yeah. Alright, now, the next one is Rebels. So we've got,
I won't leave you. Not this time.
and so, yeah, we've got a white blade for this one. And so, yeah, this one is using Fet263's dark sword style, actually, but it works beautifully for Ahsoka's lightsabers. It's like Stormtrooper blasters and echoing. You can't really see it very well in this, but it's quite nice. So, force effects.
There's always a bit of truth in legends.
Very cool. Now, didn't put a track on this one. I probably should go back and put the track between Vader and Ahsoka when they fight and duel. But yeah. Now the rest of these fonts and stuff don't have the response and echo except one of them, and we'll get to there. But for now, I'll just go forward with this one. Yeah.
Lord Vader.
Vader, Rogue Vader. So the rest of them are just commission fonts that he wanted on these. So instead of going from character fonts, now we're going into just commission fonts. So we've got Vader. I thought it was suiting to put it after Ahsoka's confrontation with Vader. I thought it was kind of nice. But yeah. Rogue Vader, of course, so it has the track. This works beautifully with multi-blast. Yeah, very cool. Anyways. Next font.
Luke Skywalker.
Of course, one of the commissions is that has Luke Skywalker lightsaber. Let's kind of match it because it is green. This is LS6 by Kasith. Of course, it has the bar scene. But yeah, we won't get into that. Next font. So Kylo Ren, of course, can't have a commission Proffie without an unstable thrown in there. So this is Unstable V2 by Kyberphonic. This has Kylo Ren's track on it. So. Next font. So this is a one that the customer asked for specifically. This is Camino. He liked the Rain Blade effect, and so I was like, yeah, I can just transfer over a CFX one. So this has the Force Unleashed track, and then it has Camino, because that's what this font is inspired by. So, how well it pops up or not, but it has rain dots on it. Blasters. And then lock up. Very long end lock there. Force effects. You can't hear it well, but it's throwing in his lightsabers. Yeah, pretty cool. So now the next font is a answer and response. So for that one, I'm going to grab both of them. Now, this is from Thor Endgame, and so we kind of have some fun with it. So I'll explain it later. So.
Give me that.
And so the idea is that since one of these lightsabers is smaller than the other, you have the little one is the smaller lightsaber, while this one is the Thor's hammer one. So, yeah, this is God of Thunder by Kyberphonic. Very interesting request, but I can understand why he wants it. Now, of course, we have the track from Ragnarok on it. Led Zeppelin, Immigrant Song. I didn't mention that earlier in the font review, but I thought I mentioned it then. Right, next font. So this has the passive battery monitor. I put that on all my last fonts for the commissions and stuff, if it is my party blade. Usually my commissions do end with the party blade, so this is the party blade. So, of course, the track. Alright, next font, also requested. It's the same font, so it has the same boot, but this is going to the same guy that did the Qui-Gon Jinn, and so link in description if you guys want to see that. It's a very good saber, one of my favorites, but he decided and asked me to do a better blade style for the Mexican flag, and so that's what I did. I have a flame blade here, that has the Mexican flag on it, the red, white, and green. Now you have a little bit of a flame blade here, but it's just kind of a pulse for the emitter. But yeah, it's way better than the original one I had. The original one, you'll see if you watch the video, it kind of just strobes between the green, white, and red, and it wasn't that good. And so we updated him with this flame blade for the Mexican flag, as well as the very famous song. And so, yeah, very cool. It's kind of cool because the white, when you do lockup, matches the white on the blade. So, yeah. And that's it. And that concludes.
You're reckless, little one.
We're back to the beginning. So that concludes the Ahsoka Solos Hold Lightsaber install review. Now, if you like these, please like and comment, of course. Now, if you are interested in a commission, my Instagram is linked in the below. I'm happy to answer any questions. These, sadly, are currently out of stock because when I ordered them, there are only 7 left. But I'm sure Solos Hold will make them in stock again. So, of course, have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.